It's going to be right-hander Mitch Spence on the mound for the Athletics tonight. Fourth start of the season for Mitch Spence.
2-0 on Stephen Kwan, who's batting .299. 6 home runs, 23 driven in.
Stephen Kwan turns a 2-0 pitch around. That ball is going off the wall. Butler played it well, and Kwan is into second base with a leadoff double.
Put a pretty darn good charge into one. Looked like the wind died down there maybe just a little bit. That ball might have been out of here.
Now the infield can play back against a really tough power hitter in Carlos Santana.
Swung on a fly ball to center field. J.J. Bleday coming up to make the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, a man left with half an inning. It's the Guardians nothing, and the A's are coming up.
Right-hander Luis Ortiz on the mound tonight for the Guardians.
4-seamer, 2-seamer, slider, cutter, changeup. He's got some great stuff. He's 3-8 this year. This is his 15th start.
Called strike 3. That time he brought it up enough, and he catches Butler looking to open the bottom of the first.
He must have figured that Butler's not swinging at anything close, so he just threw a fastball right down central and got him. And he wasn't even swinging at that.
So one away for one of the top young hitters in baseball, Jacob Wilson. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts looking to start the game for Luis Ortiz.
Well, we'll take this call, and a nice job by Naylor framing that ball.
Here's Nick Kurtz, the tremendous rookie. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Great work by Ortiz. Strikes out 3 in the inning.
So first walk issued by Mitch Spence, and Bo Naylor coming up to the plate.
1 on, 1 out. Bo Naylor the batter, and he wrecks one up the alley in right center field. That'll get down and go all the way to the wall. Nolan Jones flying around third. He'll be waved home, and the throw is not in time. Ball goes to the backstop, and down to third goes Bo Naylor. 1-0 Cleveland here in the second as Bo doubles for the 6th time this year and picks up his 20th run batted in.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
To advance to third, and the A's will have to bring the infield in with 1 out for Jonathan Rodriguez. Rodriguez, fair ball down the third baseline into the left field corner. Bo Naylor scores, and Rodriguez into second base with back-to-back RBI doubles here in inning number 2.
Good job by Jonathan Rodriguez, letting that ball travel just enough, putting a good swing on it. Good for his first hit this season against a right-handed pitcher. That'll get you in the lineup a little bit more.
So top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan, who started the first inning with a double off the wall in right. Up there now trying to bring in another run.
Be a nice hit, just a 2-out RBI here.
Line to center field, another base hit. Rodriguez comes home to score. 3-0 Cleveland, and Kwan is 2 for 2 already on the night. Give him RBI number 24 for the season.
Not trying to do too much with that ball, just put a good clean swing on it for a laser beam up the middle.
Top of the lineup comes through in Kwan, and now Kyle Manzardo.
Kwan takes off, and the 3-2 pitch is lined to right center field. Kwani on his way to third. He'll go there easily. The lob throw back to the infield. 4th hit of the inning has runners at the corners with 2 down.
So 5 hits in the game against Mitch Spence. 4 hits this inning, 3 runs scored, and now with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs, he has to face Jose Ramirez for a 2nd time in as many innings.
Right back up the middle, into center field. Another run comes home as Kwan scores. Manzardo stopping at second, and that is 3 consecutive 2-out hits for the Guardians, and they're up 4-0. That is his 900th career run batted in.
That's why I call him a walking monument. He's going to have himself a statue.
No doubt about it.
J.J. Bleday will step in with nobody out, runners on the corners.
Well, if you're Luis Ortiz right here, you have to continue to trust your stuff.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's your strikeout.
Needed that one.
Every out so far by Ortiz has come via the strikeout. That's 1 down in the bottom of the second. Luis Urias will step in, the second baseman. And Urias lines it to right, coming on. Rodriguez makes the catch. Tagging and not going, and wisely so is Muncy at third, as Rodriguez fired a 1-hop strike into Naylor at home plate. Now the number 9 hitter, Austin Wins.
This is an important at-bat here for Luis Ortiz, though. You just got 2 outs. You've held that runner at third base. Sometimes you see a letdown out of pitchers.
Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to deep left. This one's headed toward the corner, way back there, but caught right in front of the wall by Kwan, who got over there in a hurry and made a nice running catch just in front of the fence. Ortiz works out of it. Nick Kurtz will lead things off for the Athletics in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, Ortiz, he's handled him tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts of Nick Kurtz, and that's 6 in the game for Ortiz.
He looks really good. His stuff is really moving. Another good four-seamer.
A lot of confidence right now for Luis Ortiz as he faces Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase upstairs.
Just tailing fastball upstairs, just coming in on his hands. And when the ball's coming at that high velocity, there's just no way you're going to get the barrel to that.
Runners to second and third for Cleveland.
Marcotte is going to walk out to the mound ahead of Nolan Jones coming up. And he'll make the call to the pen for the lefty, T.J. McFarland. 2 on, 2 outs, top of the 5th.
I think the way the offense has swung the bat here lately, you feel like you are still well within striking distance in this ball game, and it's an opportunity right now to keep the score where it's at.
That swung on and missed. Down he goes. McFarland with the strikeout. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We're through 4.5. It's Cleveland 4 and the A's nothing.
Lawrence Butler. It has not been fun for him facing Luis Ortiz. He has struck out both times looking. Runner goes, and strike 3 called. He rings him up again, and Butler, he can't believe it.
And Butler does not care for it. I think Butler thought that was low. And I think the home plate umpire, Ryan Blakeney's thrown him out. He just threw Butler out of the ball game. Yeah, I think he warned Butler, said, don't say one more thing after what Butler said, but he just kicked him out. Butler, that's the first time Butler has been kicked out of a big league game.
Second walk issued by Ortiz. It's a 4-pitch free pass to Kurtz with 2 outs here in the 6th inning.
It can spiral out of control really quickly. You have a pitcher that's at this pitch count, 90 pitches now. Make a mistake here, it's a different ball game.
Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Ortiz has his 10th strikeout. Side retired. We head to the 7th.
Urias at first, Bleday at third. Here's Wins 0 for 2 with 2 deep flyouts to left. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on the corners. The score 4-0 Cleveland in the bottom of the 7th inning. In the air to right. Long way to go for Rodriguez. It's dropping fast, and it drops fair. Bleday comes in to score. Urias is held up at third, and now Wins finally gets his extra base hit he was looking for. It's 4-1 now as the Athletics find a run in the 7th and will continue to go with Denzel Clark coming up, turning it over to the top of the order.
So Denzel Clark will be the batter. And again, this was Lawrence Butler's spot in the order. Butler was thrown out.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Clark is down on strikes. A huge strikeout for Smith. Now there's 2 down. Jacob Wilson, the batter, hitless tonight. That's unusual for him. He came in batting .358, second best in baseball. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, line, caught by Santana, the first baseman, who had to leap as high as he could go to haul that in, and he timed his jump perfectly. And Wilson's retired, and the threat goes by the boards.
And that will bring up the third baseman, Max Muncy. Rooker takes his lead from third as Gaddis at the belt, the right-hander. That swung on. Drive to left field. On the move is Kwan, and Kwan makes the leaping grab for the out. Tagging and scoring is Rooker. It's now 4-2. What a play by Kwan. Man, so a sacrifice fly for Muncy, his 16th RBI of the year.
Emmanuel Clase on to pitch the 9th inning, looking for save number 17.
And now there's 2 down in the 9th.
Ramirez, book it. The Guardians even the series at a game apiece. They win tonight by a final score of 4-2.